Hey guys, Captain Fructose here, and welcome to a new series of City Skylines. It has been a while since I have uploaded some videos, but I am back at it again, and I think it is time for us to start a new city. So, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go ahead and get a new city started from scratch. So, let me go ahead and we're going to start us a new game. Now, we gotta figure out which map I want to do. That one actually looks kind of cool. This is gonna be, there's a few cool maps that we could do. That one's kind of cool. I think we're gonna go with Grey Waters. Well, let's see. What shall we name this new city of ours? Let's call it Fort Palmdale. I don't know. We'll call it Fort Palmdale. That sounds good enough to me. So let's go ahead and do that with no custom theme or anything. We got a lot of water. We got all the connections. So let's go ahead and start. Alrighty, here we are in our interesting map. This is going to be a lot of bridge building, that's for sure. Then this should make for an interesting challenge for this city and give us a chance to make a little bit different type of city than what I've done in the past. I have worked on my building and city design skills, so hopefully now I can build a little bit more interesting city that is better than just the grid patterns I've done in the past. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try and see if I can do any better this time. So let's, first things first. I don't have, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I wanted the one-way road because normally, oh, no, yeah, that's right. Normally, I just do like a thing like that and then a road that goes out, but that ends up causing traffic issues later in the game. So, what I'm going to do this time is we're going to put in a roundabout here. So, we're just going to go like one that way, this way, and then what we're going to need to do is put in a straight section because it's not going to be a perfect circle-y roundabout because of this part right here. So we'll just add that there, and then we'll continue with our circle, which is go out one that way, and that way, one out this way, and that way. So now we've got us a lovely roundabout here to start with, which should help with traffic, and hopefully we won't have any traffic issues, at least for a little while. So now that we've got that put in, let's go ahead and start putting in some roads. So I'm going to add one straight, actually I don't have any larger roads unlocked, do I? Oh, I do. So let's actually put in a larger main street road to start with. Because obviously this is going to be like our main street and the city is going to grow and eventually we're going to need to be able to handle more traffic. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Alright, so now we've got our big main road here. So let's see. So I'm going to make a subdivision, but we're not just going to make it like rectangly like I have in the past. And I've found that making little subdivisions actually helps with traffic quite a bit and reduces the amount of traffic that has to drive through your residential areas, which increases the land value. So we're going to put a little road out like that, and then I'm just going to go to the road freeform tool here. And we're going to make kind of like a little, I don't know, oblong shape here for this little subdivision. So let's go ahead, we'll make the outer corridor, outer ring of it first. Actually, I'm gonna curve it around a little more. There we go. Okay, so there's like the outer perimeter of our little subdivision. I just lost the word for that. So now we're just gonna add a few more rows in the middle because we don't want to waste too much space. I mean, we want to have a little bit of space in between houses, but not too much. So we're gonna run a few roads through here. We'll make them nice and curved, make it like a little more interesting of a subdivision to live in. So we'll just kind of do something like that. There we go. That should be good. All right, so first things first though, we do need power and we need water. So it looks like we've got a few places where we can put in some turbines. There's a lot of noise pollution around that. So we're gonna put it, what the freak is that? I don't know if I wanna, is it gonna demolish? Oh balls, that did demolish that, never mind. Undo that. That could be a historical landmark or something. I don't want to destroy that, actually, because that's kind of cool. And it'll add character to our city. So I don't want to destroy that. Let's put it over here by the freeway, because freeways are noisy anyway, and there's plenty of air or wind right there. So we can put that in so it can generate electricity. And then this is upstream, so we'll put, actually we can just put the water pump just right there. And then, let's see, inland water treatment plant. I actually prefer the water treatment plants versus like just the sewer dumps. Because the sewer dumps, you have to like watch it and make sure that your intake doesn't accidentally, take in sewage and make your whole city sick. So I prefer those. So we'll build it off of our roundabout here. We don't want to put it by the residential because it causes pollution and is going to lower the land values. So we're going to go ahead and throw a road in over here. Go back to our water tab so that we can put in a little water treatment plant right there. It's a little more expensive, but in my opinion, it's worth it. So I'm going to throw that in right there. Alrighty, let's run some power to that. Okay, so that should get that up and running. So now we have power. Water is not running to our subdivision yet. So let's go ahead and do this. Generally, in at least real subdivisions, the water is ran underneath the street. Or the pipelines are ran underneath the street. So they don't have to dig up people's yards and stuff if they need to do maintenance with the pipes. So we're just gonna go ahead and do something kind of similar to that. We don't have to run it like perfectly under the road, but like we'll just kind of follow the road around, because as long as we do that, that should ensure that we have water to all of the buildings that are going to need it around here. So, and then of course there's just that little spot there, so let's go like that. Perfect. So our little subdivision now has water and sewage connected, and we have power. So let's go ahead and start zoning in some residential. So I'm gonna stick mostly with the bigger areas here. I don't want to put him in these little areas just yet. We may end up putting him in there though, depending on what happens in the future. But until then, I'm just gonna kind of leave those empty and zone in housing all around our little subdivision on the bigger plots of land, because people like building bigger houses generally. They don't want to live in some tiny little, I mean, there's people that like live in small houses, but in general, most people like to have a little bit more space. So we'll give them bigger plots of land, and then if we need to in the future, we can zone these little tiny pieces residential as well, so they can build there if we need some extra space for people to live. So, alright. So we've got our first few people moving in here. They don't have the electricity ran over there just yet. So let's run the electricity over, get them connected up so, they can actually turn their lights on. That would definitely be a good thing. So now we've got all of that residential area zoned. And the nice thing about this kind of subdivision is we can actually expand it relatively easily. Still, because even if we just do this, if we need more like residential area, we can just kind of go like this, and it's not gonna look like super strange, it just kind of looks like an addition, or not even an addition, just like part of the original plan. I'm just gonna zone a little more though, because apparently even after zoning all of that residential, there's still more demand for it. So I'm gonna zone in some more, or build some more, and I'm gonna de-zone that little square because, like I said, we don't want to zone those little ones just yet. I'm just gonna zone these larger ones first. So we'll go ahead and zone those in. We can unpause now. Let's speed up time a little bit, let our city kind of start developing and growing. We're definitely gonna have a lot of demand for residential here at the beginning because, I mean, obviously nobody lives here yet, so everyone's gonna have to move in and they're gonna need places to live. I don't need to click all of these individually. We'll just kind of plop them in there like that. I'm gonna pause it really quick so I don't start building before I finish zoning these plots and we don't get some weird looking houses. All right. There we go. We do have a few little spots here and there, but we're not gonna fill those in with houses just yet. Okay. Oh, and we probably should run some water out to here so these people can actually have running water in their homes. running water is definitely a nice thing to have, and I'm sure they would absolutely appreciate having running water. There we go. All right. So now we've got some demand for commercial and industrial. So I'm going to actually put the industrial in over here. And I had an interesting idea on how to do industrial. We'll see if this works. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it quite the way I want to just yet because I don't have all the roads unlocked yet. So, but we're going to do it. I came up with this interesting egg-shaped idea for the industrial zone, so we're going to give it a try and see if it works. So we're going to use a one-way road. We'll just start with kind of a smaller industry area. And then we'll go like that. And then we're going to go up 2. There we go. Over 1, down 2. And then down 1, over 1. There we go. Kind of an egg shape, like so. And it's all one-way road. So it's basically a giant roundabout. And then what we can do is run some roads through the middle like this. And they can be, you know, two-way roads. That way they can go back and forth. And we'll go ahead and, oh, wait, we gotta run in the water first. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We'll just go ahead and run the water underneath the road here. Plus, if we run the, whoa, I am out of money? Ah, balls, I should have paid better attention to that. It's all right, though. It's okay. We can make this work still. And since it's commercial, I don't care, or commercial, industrial, I don't care if it's like super small plots. So we're gonna go ahead and just zone every single plot. Let's, instead of clicking every single one, let's just do this. Badoop. There we go, that's better. It's all zoned industrial. I am out of money. But that's okay, it's okay. What? Oh, that's because I ran out of money. I didn't put the pipes in there yet. Everywhere else has pipes. It's okay, though. As they start building, we're going to start getting money in taxes. Hopefully, here very soon. What we can also do to help with this is zone in commercial just along the road right here. And then we'll zone in some on this side, but keep it away from the houses because it does generate a lot of like noise pollution, and that lowers land values for residential. So we'll kind of keep it away from the residential just a little bit. It doesn't have to be super far away, but enough that we can, you know, block off some of the sound. There we go. We're back in the green now, so we should be able to actually start making a little bit of money. Balls. Maybe. This is not a great start for me. Usually I'm a lot better at starting off than this, but that's okay. So, they don't have enough electricity. How much is it generating and how much do we need? 8 megawatts. I don't know how much we need though. Oh, we need 11 megawatts. I mean, we're close-ish. Just not quite close enough. But that's okay. We're almost back in the green. Or almost back into positive monies. How much is another one of these? $6,000. Okay. Well, now that we're making money, we should hopefully build a... Oh, there we go. We got us a grant. Okay. We made it to Little Hamlet. We can build another one now. We got some money. So let's put in another one here to give us a little bit more power for our citizenry. And finish up our little industrial zone there. There we go. So now they got water. And they should have electricity. You got water. Why are you still complaining? There we go. Okay, so we've got our little industrial area over here. Or industrial egg. Over there. We've got some commercial here. We got plenty of residential over there. And people are still moving in, which means we should slowly be getting more and more in taxes. We definitely are going to need to put in this. That'll help with land values too. So we definitely want to put that in. Oh, we need to put in garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. We'll throw that right there so it's away from the residential and commercial. Because most of the time I don't really care if my industrial doesn't have very good land values, because usually it doesn't. But if you can, you'd want to keep this away from any kind of zoned area because it lowers land values. And if you increase the land values for the industrial, not only will you get more in taxes, but you'll also produce less pollution, so there is that. But as for right now, I don't have anywhere else to put it, so we're gonna put it there. So at least we have garbage trucks to take care of garbage, because they're already starting to complain about garbage. And of course, we are running out of electricity yet again. I expanded a little too quickly, so we're having some electrical issues. It's okay though, because we're actually making money now, so I should have enough to build another one here before too long, and everyone will have power again. I mean, most of the town has power. There's only just a few buildings that don't, so. And I mean, they use more power at night because, you know, everyone's turning their lights on and everything, so obviously they're gonna use more power at night than during the day. Plus, I think the wind may have slowed down. No, it's still at 10. Never mind, it's done corrected. The wind has not slowed down at all. So hopefully I can get 6,000 saved up real quick so we can build us another power plant. Okay, we've got 6,000 saved up again, so we can build another wind turbine here to generate us more electricity. That is not enough wind over there. I'll put it right there. Hopefully that will help. Oh, well, yeah, it helps. It's not gonna get us quite out of the woods just yet, but it's enough to at least help, which is good. And our little city is still growing. I think we're about to the next milestone. So we already got Little Hamlet. Oh, we just got it. Worthy Village, which means we just got another grant, so more monies. And we can build us a better power plant. Let's build a bigger power plant. More power, please. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, we are super good on power now. No more power issues. Water, sewer is still good, so sweet. We are in good shape. The demand for residential is still low, but that's because we still have a lot of areas zoned residential that don't have anybody living in them yet or have anything built on them yet. So as the demand arises, they will build their houses through here, which is exactly what we want, because then our city will continue to grow and become bigger and nicer. We do have a little bit of traffic. Oh wait, oh no, we don't. They're parked there. Nope, they're just parked there. That's fine. I forget, these roads you can park along the sides of, so. And look, there's a Down and Out burger and a JFK and a Taco Hell, it looks like. Yup. Nope, Taco Cell? Oh, that is not what I thought it was. Got a couple of Family Dollars, pennies. Yeah, we got some good businesses going in here. That is freaking creepy, though. Our little town is looking quite nice as it is so far. We can expand. We'll have to figure out which way we want to expand next. But we will leave that for the next episode because I am out of time for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.